Later in this video.
Dear friends and followers, welcome back to my channel and to a video I have been really looking forward to edit for you guys. Why are some landing gears tilted and others are not? And what have high heels got to do with tilted landing gears?
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Random Garden. Today I am making a plane. I tried recording earlier, but that didn't work out very well. Reason for that is that I'm not feeling great. I am still capable of recording videos. That's not the point, but I'm a bit tired and I've got a runny nose. I know I should go after it, but sorry for that pun. But yeah, it's today I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm feeling a bit sick, but I'm still capable of recording. But today I am gonna make a plane. I already made this set of landing gear. And sorry for that. Okay. But I don't know. I already made these landing gears, this set of gears. And from now on, I'm just gonna do a time lapse. Probably the whole plane, the entire plane long. Without music, I think, because I'm getting copyright claimed many times, and I'm going to try to avoid that in the upcoming time. Just because of the future of my channel. I know I'm probably not even gonna hit like 1,000 subscribers or maybe 10,000. I'm not gonna do that. But if, and I'm saying this very clearly, if I ever do hit 1,000 subscribers or anything, that is going to be a problem. So companies will probably copyright strike me or copyright claim. So my videos will get deleted, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna try to remain a I'm going to look after that. So you'll probably hear less music and less things in my videos. That's just because of that, so don't worry. Yeah, today I'm gonna make a plane with engines at the back, because I've always wanted to make one of these, but I've never done them. So yeah, let's do that right now. So yeah, see you in a bit.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon. Try to catch me howling at the moon. Try to catch me howling at the moon. chin. Won't stop fighting to the very end. Many men try to reach it, many men have failed. Well, if you wanna get to heaven, you gotta raise a little hell. And I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. Facing on a sleepless night. Will you find me? Hope you find me. I'll be back home soon. When the sunrise, when the I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon. 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 When it rains, it pours. Water's up to my chin. Won't stop fighting to the very end. Many men try to reach it, many men have failed. Well, if you wanna get to heaven, you gotta raise a little hell. And I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
I'm back, and as you can see, I decided to use my face cam after all. So yeah, this is the end result. This is the plane that I've ended up with. As you may seen, I've been using many things from other planes. I do that all the time. I used the old landing gear, the old tail, just because I was a bit tired and lazy to make a new set. That's the only reason why I did it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna walk you through everything that I did, and let me start by showing you the landing of this plane, and that goes as demonstrated. So gear down, space. So I'll have less thrust, and now I also see that I forgot to change something. That is the angle on the gears. I wanted to increase that a bit. or decrease actually. Let me try to land right now. Okay, let's make this a soft landing, and H. So reverse thrusters. And there we go. We are standing still in that amount of time. That's actually pretty short, so that's good, I guess. So yeah, I've got the reverse thrusters. I've got normal landing gear. Well, normal. I've got landing gear. Hold on. Let me cut this. I've got landing gear, which I still need to change, as I already said. Okay, let me change this to 20. So I've got rotating landing gear, so it rotates into attack just like normal planes. I'll probably show you a video right now.
Dear friends and followers, welcome back to my channel and to a video I have been really looking forward to edit for you guys. Why are some landing gears tilted and others are not? And what have high heels got to do with tilted landing gears? By the way, these belong to Dutch pilot girl. She forgot them after a great night out the last time she was here. Gear down, 3 green, and let's get started.
V1, rotate.
So let's look at the different types of landing gears. Now the most common one out there is the single axle landing gear with one tire fitted on each side, mounted on a large strut. Mostly used on passenger jets such as the A320 or the Boeing 737. But with increasing weight, you need more surface, so more tires, to evenly distribute the weight of the aircraft. So if we look at the main landing gear of a Boeing 757, you have the main landing gear strut, which is, by the way, filled with nitrogen, acting as a spring force, and hydraulic fluids for dampening. Then you have the truck or the bogie and 4 tires in tandem pairs. But more importantly for today's topic, you see the little hydraulic actuator right here, the so-called truck positioning actuator, or aka the gear tilt actuator. Now this little actuator is attached aft of the main gear strut and pushes the rear wheels downwards, forcing the forward wheels to move upwards as the truck is axially mounted on the main strut. So as the plane comes in for landing, the rear wheels touch down first, the actuator holds up against the pushing force, otherwise the rear tires could bounce up, slamming the forward tires into the ground. Now once the weight of the plane presses the tires onto the ground, a pressure relief valve opens up and the actuator collapses, letting both tire axles touch down. Now this all happens obviously in a split of a second, but once the little actuator is fully compressed, so weight on wheels, it triggers the air ground sensing unit from air or flight to ground even before the nose wheel has touched down, automatically extending the speed brakes or the ground spoilers on Airbus models and engaging the auto brake system, allowing the thrust reverser deployment and depressurizing the aircraft and many more other things. But the air ground sensing unit activation can differ from plane to plane. Now you might have the impression it's pretty obvious why the engineers have built it that way, as the plane is landing in that direction and the landing gear is comparable to your foot. So if you walk, not run, your heels touch down first, then your body weight presses downwards, and then you roll out with your toes, right? Unless you do a moonwalk, but that's a whole nother story. Well, not really, because if you look at the landing gear of a Boeing 767 or newer Airbus models like the A350, the heel to toe example is meaningless, as their main landing gear is tilted in the opposite direction. It's the same kind of actuator, it's just now mounted at the front of the strut, pushing the forward wheels downwards. Now to make you completely rethink your whole landing gear tilt knowledge, Look at the landing gear of a Boeing 747. Now the outer landing gear, or the wing gear, as it's mounted under the wings, are tilted to the max upon touchdown, and the body gear, which is mounted under the fuselage, isn't tilted at all. So how can it be that some of the landing gears are tilted forward, some of them are aft, and some of them are not tilted at all? The answer is so simple, you think I am joking. The number one reason for the gear being tilted is wheelbase space. The landing gear needs to be tilted to fit into the wheelbase. Now the best example to show this is with the Boeing 747. So after liftoff, the wing gear needs to be tilted by the gear tilt actuator so it can pass the body gear and be retracted into its housing, the wheelbase. And if you look closely, you can see that the body gear can retract upwards and slightly rearward to make more space for the wing gear. So the question arises, why not just place the gear further down the wing and have it retract into the wing instead of the belly? The answer again is space. So the wings hold tons of fuel, and so does the belly. So the less the gear uses up space, the bigger the fuel tanks can be fitted, which increases the range and is again a key selling point for airplane manufacturers. Now we've primarily spoken about the tilted gear during landing, but at the beginning I mentioned the high heels, and that obviously relates to planes. There's a plane which relies on a tilted gear for takeoff, and you've all seen her before, the Boeing 777. But here's a difference between the 200 and the 300. If we take a closer look at both landing gears upon liftoff, you might notice a difference. The wheels on the 200 lift off simultaneously, and the ones on the 300 lift off pair by pair. Why is that? So the 777-300 has this big diagonal thing fitted at the front of the landing gear, the so-called semi-levered gear strut, which acts as same as a truck positioner. So while airborne, the semi-levered gear does the same job as a truck positioner, tilting the landing gear truck beam in the correct angle for landing and for storage. But now the only difference is when on ground, the semi-levered gear locks into position. This fixes the forward section of the truck beam and creates this walking on heels effect, adding a bit of height to the aircraft on rotation over the gear and reducing the tail strike risk. And the tail strike risk is significantly higher on the 300 as she is 10 meters longer than the 200. I've spoken to 777 pilots and they said that the high heels add a little kick during rotation and gives it more controllability with the last axle still on ground. So the next time you see a 777-300 at liftoff, check out if you can see her high heels. And if you still don't believe me, it's just because of the wheelbase space. Check out the landing gear of a C5 Galaxy. It extends and then rotates into the correct position as it otherwise wouldn't fit into its belly, and it's not even a tilt. It's an extension, lock and turn. Hats off to the pilots and mechanics trusting and maintaining this landing gear.
Yeah.
That's it for today. Sorry for not going into the non-normal such as the gear tilt checklist. Thank you very much for your time. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you won't miss out upcoming videos. And don't forget, a good pilot is always learning. See you next week. All the best, your Captain Joe.
Okay guys, this was for me, a very interesting video. I just copied that, so I can put that in the description. If you want to see more, or if you want to see me do a video on plane, oh, hold on. There's a mosquito in my... Get out. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, she's definitely dead. Okay, sorry for that, I hate mosquitoes. But if you want to see me do a video on how planes work, and just the simple things about planes, Please comment down below if you want to see more on plane logistics, so how things work, such as the ailerons, elevons, how the landing gear retraction system works, stuff like that, and how to make planes more efficient. Just put that all in the comments down below. Just say what you want to see and I'll try to make them. I'll leave a link to a few good YouTube channels, such as 74 Gear, Captain Joe, I think another one is Flight Chop, I think. I don't know. Yeah, let me search it. Flight Chop. Is that its name? Is that his name? Yeah, Flight Chops. He's pretty good as well. He makes pretty good videos, pretty fun videos actually. Another one, if you just want to have some fun, if you just want to laugh, a real good channel is Air Proud 95. Air Force Proud 95. I'm sorry. He's really funny in my opinion. I do think he's pretty good. Well, not pretty good. I think he's amazing with just the content that he makes, and he plays Flight Simulator X Edition. My God, Flight Simulator X Steam Edition. Yeah, okay, yeah. Here's OBS. So yeah, I'll leave links down below to their channels if you want to see more. So yeah, you can see that pretty good, I hope. And that is being caused by this, and right now, okay, I'll just show you. Let me get into free cam. Why can't I? Okay. Okay, so right now, as you can see, the sensor is being activated, and that rotates, that lets the landing gear rotate. But when I press G, so when the gear would go in, it is deactivated by putting that sloped piece down, so the sensor isn't activated, and that means that the gear is tilted. That the landing gear isn't tilted, so instead of at an angle of 25 degrees, it is level, and that is very useful for just normal flight. And I've set the strength on those hinges very low, so right now you can see they're angled, but right now they're not. I'm still trying to find the correct strength for it, because I think that it's on 10 right now, but if I would put this on like 50, or let's say 100, you'll see a very big difference. You'll just see that the landing gear is always tilted and it's not like level. So I'm still trying to find the correct how do you say it, the correct level on strength. So let's try 8, because another problem that I've been encountering is that when I want to try taking off, is that the wheels just get stuck on something and then just bounce my plane, and I don't like that. But I think 8 is a good amount. Yeah, 8 is a good amount. But yeah, that's actually that's almost about everything. Yeah, just normal WASD, QE, WASD, QE controls. Nothing much. G and H. G is of course for the gear, and H is for reverse thrust, as you can see. Wait, let me get the show controls. Yeah, and the normal land control. Wait, hold on. Okay, maybe that's a bad idea. Don't use reverse thrust in the air mid-flight. Oh, that's great. That's very efficient. Oh, that's also beautiful. Hold on. Let me try that again. That's beautiful how it makes that circle or like a heart. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Wait, what was I going to show? I can't remember. Oh yeah, the ground controls. So forwards, if it wants to work. Let me give it a little push.
Push. Push, little guy.
Come on, then. Very good. Push. Push.
I wanted to do something, but I probably can't because of copyright claims, of course.
But you still did. Daredevil.
I'm really hammering on that. I'm sorry for that, but if someone could make me some music or some songs, I would really be happy to use that. So if someone, wait, I can collab with a friend of mine which also has a YouTube channel, which I'll leave a little bubble as usual in my end screen. So yeah, this is about it. Everyone, for some odd reason, the recording stopped again. I really do not know why. But yeah, again, you'll have to deal with this right now. With this outro. By the way, I know in the time lapse I've used howling to the moon. I think. Yeah, howling to the moon. At the moon. Sorry. That is a non-copyrighted song, but the offer to record some music still stands. So if someone wants to collaborate with me or make some music with me, yeah, just comment down below if you're down. But if you liked the video, please show me by hitting the like button. If you want to see more, please show me by hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell so you guys get notified whenever I upload new videos. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, almost forgot. Also, please show some support to a friend of mine. He's almost at 50 subscribers, so subscribe to his channel. He makes good content of Fortnite and Brawl Stars. So yeah, show some support by subscribing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.